So I found this article on Vox, Superblocks, how Barcelona is taking the city back from the cars, and it's basically all about this concept where the vehicles are getting out of the streets, so there's more room for the pedestrians. And here's how they do it. They have the city blocks, and they divide them into 3x3 squares, and keep the cars out of there. As you can see here, phase 1, that's what we're gonna do in City Skylines today. And well, there's this aim for Barcelona, which is these points, and well, we can't do that in Skylines, but we're gonna try to see if it's gonna change the way the cars behave. So let's hop into this game and see the schools burning, which is pretty nice. But yeah, here's how we're gonna do it. We're gonna clean the area where we're gonna build our super blocks, as I call them now. And yeah, first we're going to try to go for the layout, but well, we have to figure out how we do it. I didn't put many thought into it, or much thought, I don't know. And well, you can see here, we're gonna try and do that. So here we see our squares aren't exactly squares, so we have to do that again. And we are going to make them 18 units by 18 units each, and here we can see that. And then divide them like that. So each one of these squares is basically what we saw before, and the pedestrian walks or pedestrian streets are gonna be the car-free zones, basically. Which aren't exactly car free, but the traffic that's going through the city is not going through these zones, but only through the bigger streets. And yeah, that's gonna basically keep these zones clear and optimize the traffic flow throughout the entire block or city. And now we're trying to figure out how to get the traffic into this city. And I went for a roundabout at this point, which basically is going to cause me a lot of trouble later on, but I thought it would be a great idea. And yeah, we're gonna rebuild it a lot, I guess. And yeah, you can also see that it's already paying to get it into there, and it's not exactly round anymore. So we're gonna do that again. And yeah, so now after we've done that, we're gonna build up our basic infrastructure and connect the city, but mainly also now rebuild the streets, because I only made them 2x2 streets and not 1x1 streets and not 2x2 streets, which is pretty dumb, I guess, but whatever. And now we're gonna build the infrastructure, as I said, like pharmacy and the fire station, police station, all that good stuff, and some schools, because education. And yeah, we're gonna build a bus system and connect it to our hub, which is not very much a hub, basically it's just some buses. And gonna do the layout. And we're going for a lot of citizens and not so much work right now, because I thought I had enough of that, but well, you can already see in the bottom left that there's not a lot of work, and basically I have to replace some of the zones. And well, now you can see in the next moment there it's very loud in the city, so I will build some of those paths and build some trees on there, and which basically is reducing the noise level a lot in this super block. And yeah, it works. So we're gonna do that real quick with some nice color coordinated trees, like green trees, basically green trees. Oh my god! And some red trees and some yellow trees later on, and yeah. So now after we've done that, you can see it's getting a lot better, but we have a traffic problem. So we're just going to try and solve that. And it's not even at its final form, it's going to get way worse than that. That's pretty much good flow we have right here, but yeah. Now we're going to fix some other traffic flow issues in this in the entire city, so that's not pretty related to the Superblock, but we're gonna do that as well real quick. And we see the buses are getting stuck, so we have to replace that. And yeah, here we see I'm trying to solve some of the issues and trying to connect the Superblock directly to the highway, which is doing something for it, but it's not enough. So we have to do that, and yeah, the bus system is going to get a rework later on as well, because it's pretty much screwed. It's all over the place, and yeah, we're gonna redo that. And you can see I'm trying to get the traffic out of that area as good as I can, because it's already connecting this other city block over there. Yes, there. And yeah, so we can also see wait a minute, there we can see it's good right now, but we're going to expand the city in a moment, and that is again going to screw up everything. And yeah, we're just gonna wait a moment here for this for the traffic to really kick in and do some nice trees again. Trees are good for noise pollution, keeping the citizens happy. So now you can see the traffic is going to add up real fast when we expand this. So we're gonna do that right now. And again, in this area, we're doing the same thing with the trees and the roads and everything. So it's pretty boring. Not a lot to talk about. So you can see right here that the bus system is really screwed. It's very crooked, and yeah, we are again adding a lot of what is it called? Residential zones, which is not what I was going for, but I didn't pay attention to the residential zonometer in the bottom of, I don't know what that's called. Yeah, but we're now going to redo the bus system. Pretty straightforward. You can see the buses are holding up the traffic, so we have to relocate that bus stop, which is pretty good. So it's flowing right now, and yeah. So we're gonna expand it all the way over here and up to the highway a lot as well. So this isn't even its final form or something like that. Now this time I paid some attention to the meters on the bottom left, so kind of finalize the Superblocks, and it kind of worked out. We still have a lot of residential zone, but yeah, it is what it is. And again, now we're going to yeah, I don't know what it's called. So we're basically trying to get the buildings to build on the pedestrian roads instead of the big ones, so the parking cars don't, or the buses and no, not the buses, the trucks don't park at the big street and hold up traffic, but instead go into the residential zone itself and park there, which is going to speed up traffic, and basically we don't have to worry about citizens. So who gives what gives? And here we have me playing around with some of City Skylines features. Now after I'm done with that, I'm going to expand the city even more and fix later on some issues with traffic and that kind of stuff. So you can maybe see that the hill is going to make some issues. I have to also redo the road layout because I wasn't sure. I didn't see the hill right there, and you can later on see that the hill is really messing with my layout. So you can't do the Superblocks very well on uneven ground. But it is what it is again. And yeah, we also now have to expand the infrastructure, because the old one couldn't keep up anymore. Well, it could, but well, we have a lot of money, so we can do it. And again, adding some trees for the noise pollution. So now we can see that the traffic is adding up very quickly, and I'm trying to get rid of it, or of the congestion, by now expanding this road finally. I didn't see it before, so I have to do that now. But the AI is not good enough. It's already, not already, it's still sticking to the right side, which is not what I wanted, but okay, it's what it is. Keep saying that a lot, I guess, but yeah. We're still doing a lot for the noise pollution and the happiness of the citizens. And yeah, we're now also trying to get rid of all the congestion. Wow. I had to do that a lot, I guess, because I remember saying that like 5 times now. So yeah, I'm now finalizing this build. Just finishing touches, and then I'm going to do some pretty neat time lapse after this. And yeah, I'll see you next time.
I'd like to stay